sure what has. There's my video. Yeah, my name is Holly, and today's topic is on character and feelings. And we will go through different vocabulary activities for this. Hi, Victor. How are you today?
Hi, Holly. I'm great, thank you.
Good, good.
It's been a long time since I've heard you.
Yeah, it's been several days.
Yeah.
I popped into a class you were in last night.
Actually, it was recently. I practiced my new phrase.
It's been a long time. Okay. I was like, yes. I saw your picture last night in one of the classes that I popped into to watch the teacher. So, hi Yaya, how are you doing? Are you? I think you're on mute. So, anyway, yeah. So Victor, what is the weather like right now in the Ukraine?
All my friends told me that it's bad weather, but I like this weather. It's windy and rainy and extremely windy, and everything is wet and not so comfortable for picnic or for some outdoor activity. But I like this weather. It's nice for work. Yes.
Okay. So it's nice. It's because it's easier to be inside when the weather's like that. Yeah. All right. And hello everyone. People are starting to come in. Hello, Jose. And then.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing, Jose? Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Awesome. Okay, we were just talking about Brazil in my last class because of the Olympics. Have they started talking about the Olympics in Brazil?
Sorry, teacher. I didn't understood your question.
Okay.
Repeat again. My sound is not so good.
No worries. In my last class, the topic was the Olympics.
Okay, the Olympic Games.
Yeah, and I was not aware that the next Olympics is in Rio.
Yeah.
Are people starting to prepare?
Well, teacher, it is off the top of my head in that moment. Really, we just passed for that a strange moment at the FIFA World Cup, and I really didn't remember about that subject at now.
Okay. Okay. So you would say we just finished the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup, and then you would say I have just remembered, or I had forgotten.
Yeah.
So, and I'm having trouble. I had just remembered, and for some reason it's not. My connection's not very well. If I disappear, I will be back very quickly. Okay. So or I had forgotten. Awesome. So I had forgotten about the Olympics. So that's the next thing that Rio will be working on, I think. so anyway, so welcome everyone. Yaya, how is Texas? Hello? Okay. And then we have Carlos. How's everything? Is it Colombia that you're from?
Hello, teacher. No, I'm from Brazil too.
Oh, you're from Brazil as well. Okay. Yeah, there's several Carloses, so I keep forgetting. So, and Yaya, we can't hear you, unfortunately. So, yeah, apparently something is wrong. So, and I'm kind of feeling kind of something strange too. So if I do disappear, I will be back. Kazinka, where are you from?
Hello. Hello, I'm from Poland.
Poland. Awesome. Well, welcome. Welcome. We have
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
yeah. So what time is it right now in Poland?
It's exactly 6 past 9 p.m.
Okay. So how was your day since it's almost over?
My day was, I have now still vacation, so I'm just relaxing, reading books. I went for a walk today and
Uh-huh.
practicing
Oh,
English.
wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. And Andrei, how was your day now since it's 8 or 9 o'clock in the Ukraine?
It's 10 o'clock,
Oh, 10
like
o'clock. Okay.
7 past 10.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I get home from a job
Mm-hmm.
2 hours later, and today is about talking about weather is pretty rainy outside, and I became very wet. I was wet at all, totally. Uh,
Yeah.
during my way to work.
Yeah, I remember you commute by bike. So,
Yes, I get to became extremely wet.
uh-huh.
That,
So,
I feel a little bit tired
uh-huh.
cause of that.
I bet. So you got home, actually you got home from work or from my job, from your job 2 hours ago instead of 2 hours later, 2 hours ago.
2 or 3 hours
Uh-huh. Ago.
ago.
How long does it take you to bike 15 kilometers?
What? Sorry, could you repeat?
Yeah. How long does it take you to bike
Okay, okay.
15 kilometers?
About 40 minutes.
For about 40 minutes.
40 minutes,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you guys see that? Is my video freezing?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I
because
didn't.
I'm seeing my video freeze, so I'm kind
Yes,
of concerned.
I have you frozen.
Yeah, you see me frozen as well. Okay. All right.
See it. How
That
you can.
that's where I'm speaking, but I'm not moving. You can't see.
Um,
Hello, do you hear me now? Hello.
Что там, как дела?
how about you? I'm doing great. Where's the teacher?
The teacher
Maybe
disappeared.
some trouble. Maybe some trouble with connection. Don't worry, she gonna come back soon.
Okay, I'm back.
Holly,
I'm back.
Holly, it will be better if you turn off video because it's
Yeah,
not so good for stream because there are a lot of people in class.
yeah, that might be what's going on. But as soon as I came in, I had a feeling I was like, this is kind of not working like it usually does. So, because even the writing on the chat was slow and everything. So, but thank you. I'm glad it didn't take too long. So today's topic is on characters and feelings. Hi, Ismail. How are you today?
I am doing well, thank you, Holly. Hi.
So how are things in Turkey?
We have a cold weather and cloudy. Sometimes it rain, cats and dog. Holly?
Oh, really? You know,
Yes.
I'm with Victor in that. I like cold weather. So I'm like, oh wow, it is still hot here in Idaho. So
Yes. You can find easy solution for cold, but if it is hot, actually it is difficult to find solution for
exactly.
hot weather.
Well, air conditioners. So, but I don't know how that is on the environment. Anyway, let's talk about this. Today's topic is character and feelings, and we're going to start out just going. This is going to be a topic where we will go through different vocabulary words and try to practice the words. So this will definitely be a vocabulary day. So let's look at the following adjectives and let's put them in the correct categories below. So are these characters, or are they qualities, or are these flaws? So, for example, I'm going to read through each word so you know how to pronounce it, and then after that we will put them in the correct category. The first one, arrogant, boring, clever.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
should we see something right now? Because I don't know. It's my first time on Burbank today.
Oh, okay. You should be able to see something on the board, but you can also, on the page where on Verbling, where you signed up or you press join class. Down on the bottom, under the video link, there's a link there's a PDF that you can see, but you should be able to see it. Any suggestions, guys, who are IT related, what she should be looking at?
Hello, do you hear me? I
Yeah.
think she didn't press on. She has to press to put the square on your name on Holly, so she can.
Oh, okay. But I have it pinned. So yeah, just press on my name, and that might help you. So what do you see, Kasinka? What are you seeing right now?
I can see your picture on the main board, and when I'm pressing below of this picture your name, it's like nothing happening.
Okay. Are you using a tablet?
No, computer, normal.
Huh. Okay. Because usually if you press my name, it might catch up with you, but in the meantime, you can actually download the PDF that we're going through. If you go to a different page on your browser, and go to the page where you joined the class, and you can pull up the PDF right there.
Okay, I see the
Class
link,
material.
so I will click it right now.
Yeah. It doesn't look the same because I copied and pasted the material into a PDF, but but you can definitely follow along. So we've got Eric. Okay, excellent. Thank you for asking. It was very good. I'm going to read through these words first for pronunciation, so everybody knows how to pronounce these. We've got arrogant, boring, clever, funny, generous, loyal, moody, outgoing, pessimistic, punctual, reserved, rude, stupid, and tolerant. First of all, are there any words here that you do not know?
Yes, for me the word pessimistic.
Okay. Pessimistic. The opposite word for pessimistic is optimistic. Okay.
Oh, I see.
And a pessimistic person always sees. I'm writing on the chat. Always sees the bad first. Where an optimistic person always sees the good first. So if you're pessimistic, you see the bad. Any other words?
Mm-hmm.
What about moody?
Moody. One day you're happy, 2 hours later you're sad, 2 more hours later you're happy. So you're happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. A lot of women can be moody. So.
Okay, I got it.
Excellent. Any other words?
What does reserved mean, Holly?
Okay, reserved. If you are reserved, you're not open to talking about yourself.
Introverted?
Kind of. A reserved person, an introvert gets energy from being alone, okay? But a reserved person is hesitant to talk about their self and their family and personal things. Where an open person is willing to talk about anything. But if you're reserved, you're kind of sometimes people consider reserved people shy. But shy. Do you guys know that word? I'll type it in.
Yes. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah. Shy is a person that doesn't talk much. Reserved, they're not necessarily the same, but they're very close. Like, say, for example, if you compare, just for stereotype, okay? If you compare the United Americans with British people, Americans are open and British are reserved. Normally, but it depends, of course, on the person.
Yeah.
So, my sister is reserved. I am open, but you don't know my sister. So, anyway, but it's a positive characteristic in some countries and some cultures, and it's a negative characteristic in other cultures. So it depends. Okay, so let's go ahead. Are there any other words here that you are not familiar with? Okay, let's go ahead and put these in whether it's a quality or a flaw. A quality means it's a very positive characteristic, a positive personality trait, and a flaw means it's negative. Okay, so this is plus, it's positive, and this is negative. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a plus next to the ones that are qualities and a minus next to the ones that are flaws. So can somebody, Jose, can you choose a word and tell me whether it's a quality or a flaw?
Oh, just choose a word, teacher, because and that class sounds that I need to see some test, and I didn't see yet. Sounding strange because I forgot the words that you said.
Can you see the board?
No.
No. Okay. Can you download? You can go to the class page and download the PDF. What do you see, Jose?
Oh, teacher, I just see your picture at Google Hangout and nothing more.
Does anybody see the board?
Yes, I can see the board.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, me too. I see it.
Oh, okay, so some people are seeing and other people are not. Okay, so
I can't see.
Only they download from the link and open in a new window and they can go through the new window.
Yes. So download the PDF from the link.
Where I did it?
Yeah.
Where I do it?
Where do you do it? Do you know the page on where you pressed join class? Thank you, Victor.
Okay.
Class material under
Victor
the web link window.
Yeah. Victor just gave the
link.
The link. So thank you, Victor. Yeah. So just open that up. So that will be helpful. It's difficult to follow along if you're not can't see anything. So, all right.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for telling us. Okay. Well, I'll let you catch up then, Jose. Andre, can you see the board?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Okay. Can you choose a word that it's either a quality and a flaw, and tell me which one it is?
I should read any of them.
Yeah, any word you want. Yes.
For example, root.
Okay. What is root? Is that a quality or is it a flaw?
It's I think it's quality.
Is it?
Oh.
Okay. Does everybody agree?
No way.
I'm not agree.
Not agree? Okay. Actually, root is a flaw. And why is it a flaw? Anybody?
Because it's a bad thing, trait you could have with another people. When you are rude with someone, you are not you don't have polite ways. Okay? Something like that.
Yeah. So
I just didn't know what does it mean flows.
okay.
Flaw, it means behavior, yes?
Yeah. Flaw is a negative. Basically, it's a negative quality. So, if somebody is so for example, if somebody is unfriendly, it is a flaw. But and it's a negative quality is really what it is. We actually could have had, like, do you see I have a plus and a minus? We could have just had qualities there and have a plus and a minus, and it would have been the same. Yeah. So rude is a flaw, and so because it means impolite. Thank you though, Andre, for answering.
You're welcome.
So and Carlos, can you choose a word?
Teacher, sorry, I can't hear them. I can't see the board.
You can't see the board. Press on the link that Victor provided on the chat. Do you see the chat?
No.
Do you see the?
No, I can't see any link at all.
You can't see any link at all. What do you see?
All of the names people that someone entry or go out.
Okay, you just see all our names. When you see my name, do you see words or do you see my picture?
Only your name. In the center, your picture. Yeah.
Okay. It's for some reason it's not working very well.
But don't worry. So. Can you say the word in
I can say a word. Yeah, I'll say a word and you can tell me. Okay. Is stupid? Is that a positive or a negative flaw?
Oh,
definitely. It's negative.
Definitely is a negative.
That's negative. Excellent. All right. Negative. Okay. And Ismail, can you choose a word?
Punctual. Qualities. Positive.
Positive. All right. Punctual. Yeah. Does everybody know what punctual is?
Yes.
Punctual.
It's the
Yeah.
person which came in time.
Yeah, someone who is always actually on time. Do you guys know the difference between in time and on time?
Uh,
In time
Like
punctuality.
before the right time, and on time is like exactly then when it should be.
Well, yeah. Basically, the idea is on time is when you come at the right time. And
in time it means after some time, yes.
well, in time is
In a minute, yes.
is when there is a deadline.
Oh.
Okay, when there is a deadline, and you just get there. You just make the deadline. So you have a report due at 5 o'clock, and at 4:58 you get there. You get it there in time. Okay. So usually when we're talking about punctuality and stuff like that, the word is what you want to choose is on time, because in time depends on the situation. So, oh, I made it in time. I'm so thankful. He is always on time. He's very punctual. So on time is the better word for it. There's a lot of gray areas between on time and in time. So okay, all right. Next one, Jose. Can you choose a word?
Okay, teacher. Generous.
Okay, generous. Generous.
Yeah, generous.
Is that
Generous is a quality, is
excellent?
a great quality, and I think that people's have that quality are good peoples, because we can practice charity with peoples that have needs, and it's an important thing around the world.
Yeah. So, practicing charity, being willing to give the shirt off your back. Do you guys know that saying? Basically, a generous person would give the shirt off their back.
Shirt off. Oh,
their
repeat
back.
again, teacher.
Sorry, but
I'm typing it.
I don't get it.
A generous person would give the shirt off their back if that is all they had. So I typed it in the verbling chat. A generous person would give the shirt off their back if that is all they have. So if a generous person is a very good person. Yeah, excellent. Kasinka, can you choose a word?
Clever.
Clever. Okay, excellent.
Clever. Is that its qualities? It's someone who is smart.
Yes. Someone who is very smart. Yes, excellent. Tatiana.
Hello.
Hi. Can you choose a word?
Okay. Boring.
Okay.
Boring. Boring. I think it's flaws.
Yes, it is a flaw. Okay, now question for you. This is a real common mistake. What is the difference between boring and bored?
For example, this film is boring, but I'm bored.
Yes, exactly. So the film is boring, but the person is bored. So the person, so if you say that, if a person says, I am boring, that means everyone falls asleep when they are talking to you. So,
yeah.
So be careful about that. And the same mistake is between interesting and interested.
Yeah.
So those are some vocabulary challenges that people have. Okay, Victor.
Yes.
What is a word? Can you choose a word?
Uh, moody.
Okay. Is moody a quality or a flaw? Positive or negative?
Flaw.
Okay.
Flaw.
It's a flaw.
Uh,
Has anybody yes?
You described this.
Yes. Has yep. Has anybody here ever worked for a moody boss?
I had it in my previous job.
Oh, did you? A moody boss? Very.
Yeah.
I think they're very difficult to work for because you never know from one minute to another.
Yes.
Okay.
It's usual for women.
For women, yeah. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, that is the case. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you choose a word?
Okay, the word arrogant.
Okay. Is that negative or a quality or a flaw?
It's a flaw. It's a negative thing.
Okay. And why is it negative?
It's just it's hard to to communicate with an arrogant person, to discuss different things. He will always think that he's the right. His opinion is the right thing, and other people's opinions aren't interesting and are not true.
That's true. Okay, and thank you very much, Yaya. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Andre, can you choose another word?
Loyal.
Loyal. Okay, is that positive or negative?
I think it's positive. It's qualities.
Okay, and why is that?
Because that kind person used to forgive someone for anything.
Okay, so a loyal person is very forgiving.
Yeah.
Okay, and also a loyal person can be dependent. It can be dependent. Like if you have a loyal employee, the company knows they can depend on that person. So it's a very good quality. Okay, Carlos, you said you can't see it, but what is an outgoing person? Is that positive or negative?
Outgoing, as far as I'm concerned, is a positive.
Yeah.
Outgoing person
Yeah.
is extrovert person.
Exactly. And in most cultures, it's considered a very positive thing. So, excellent. Thank you. Ismail, can you choose a word?
Tolerant qualities.
Which word? Tolerant.
Tolerant.
Okay. So you'd say tolerant.
Tolerant.
So you need to pronounce this part. Okay. So that's a quality. Why is it important to be tolerant?
For example, it is a good quality for a teacher and for a husband and for a co-worker, for all actually. If we are tolerant, we can interpret the other person in a tolerant way.
And interpret, do you mean like accept?
Yes.
Accept them in a tolerant way. Yeah. Because interpret, I'm not sure
with positive and negative sides.
Exactly. So you can accept everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jose, can you choose a word?
Okay.
We've got 3 more left.
3 more. Let me remember one of them that anyone. Punctual.
Okay, we've already used that one. That's a quality. We have pessimistic, funny, or reserved.
Uh, Teacher, we had talking about that before. Arrogant, reserved.
Okay, so is reserved, is that a negative or a positive quality?
Uh, well, teacher, um, sometimes you need to be reserved, and sometimes that could be a flaw. I don't have sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about it. It depends of the situation.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that in all moments in your life you can be reserved, and or no, depends of the moment. Teacher is the personality, but it's not. I can't imagine any people that will be reserved along her or his life. I don't know.
So his entire life, his or her entire life.
He or her entire life. Yeah.
I agree with you, Carlos. Jose. I think that there are times and cultures where a reserved person is positive, and there are some cultures and times where it is a negative quality. How about the rest of you guys? Do you agree that this is one that could be both a quality or a flaw? Anyone have an opinion? Okay, so everybody agrees with us because we're. Tatiana?
I think it's a flaw.
You think it's a flaw? Okay. And why do you say that?
Because if a person work in a company, it's no use to him to be reserved. Because he can't make any career, and nobody want to speak with such kind of person. For me, for example, I don't like people when they are reserved. I try to speak with him, and I need to pull word by word from his mouth.
Yeah. I lived in a country of reserved people for a long time, so I consider it a quality. So I think it depends really on so many variables personally. But I totally see what you were saying, Tatiana. I totally do. Let's go to the next word, because Fasinka, what about funny or pessimistic?
Maybe I will take pessimistic. It's a rather flaw.
Yes.
Such person sees everything in black colors. It's so bad because I have such nature many times. I expect something that bad will happen, and I fight with this because it's not too good.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. I think a lot of us fight with pessimistic behavior, definitely. Okay, next, the final one, Tatiana, funny.
Funny, yeah. I think it's quality, of course.
That's a quality. Okay, great.
Yeah. Because I think that funny people, for them, it's easy to deal with some problems or some. They're not negative. They are funny. They're not pessimistic. They can all the time to help another people in different spheres of their lives, and he gets enjoy from what he do, and he enjoys to communicate with his friends and relatives, and when he in a company, everybody loves him because I can accept he's funny, he's enjoying for myself.
Yes. So
my mood increase.
When you were around somebody who is funny. Cool.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Keep in mind, I wrote on the chat that you either help other people or help. Oh, I wrote he. It should be help. Help another person. So you can't say help other people, and you can't say help help other person. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I wrote he instead of help. So, okay, let's go on to the next page. We kind of took longer on this than I planned, but okay. Look at the table below. So write the opposite of the adjectives on the left using the proper prefix. So we have right here, we have unfriendly, we have impatient, and we have insensitive. Just to let you know, there is a kind of more or less a rule that if there's a P, it's always with an M. It's always impatient. So that's just a real common one. So so does anybody want to tell me where honest is? Is it unhonest, honest, dishonest, or inhonest?
Dishonest.
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 Dishonest, correct. Sociable.
Unsociable.
Unsociable. Okay. Polite.
Impolite.
Okay. And that's 98% of the time it's always M where there's a P. So remember that. Okay. Tolerant.
Intolerant.
Intolerant. Okay. Okay. And then of course insensitive. And then what's the next one for kind?
Kind, it means
unkind.
Unkind. So we have unfriendly, impatient, dishonest, unsociable, impolite, intolerant, insensitive, and unkind. Now, if you are talking to a native speaker and you make a mistake and you say unpolite instead of impolite, most likely, unless the native speaker is a teacher, they probably will not say anything and they will understand you. So don't worry about that if you make this kind of mistake. But it is important to understand and be able to try to do it right. Okay. Any questions on these? Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's now match the adjectives on the left with their opposites on the right. So if somebody is generous, let's Victor. Generous person is what?
A generous person who can give you enough money.
Yeah. So what is their opposite over here? Is it confident, mean, miserable, selfish, soft, tense, or weak?
Selfish.
No, mean.
Well, it depends on if it's American English or British English. So we can use both.
Sorry, guys, I can see you should be polite and give Victor to say.
Yeah, I did call on Victor, so yeah, thank you.
Andrew, you're right.
So generous is either selfish or it is a mean, and in English, mean has two different definitions. In British English, it could be a mean means not wanting to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
And in American English, mean means unkind. So generous actually, in this respect, it's actually the opposite is selfish, but it also could be mean. Okay, relaxed. Yaya, he said he went back. He left for a bit. Andre, what is relaxed?
Relaxed is opposite to relaxed is tense.
Tense, perfect. Okay, and next person, Carlos. You cannot see yet, right? Have you been able to find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Shy. The opposite of shy is confident.
Yes. Okay. And Ismail. Opposite of tough. Is he there, Ismail? Maybe he.
Tough,
Oh, you are there. Okay.
opposite of tough, soft.
Soft. Opposite of tough is soft. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then strong. Opposite of strong, Jose.
Okay. Weak.
Yes. Opposite of strong is weak. Opposite of cheerful, Kasinka.
Cheerful. Can it be miserable?
Miserable. Yes. And opposite of thoughtful. Tatiana, I'm sorry.
Thoughtful, selfish.
And again, it could be selfish. It also could be mean.
Yeah.
Depending on how you see it. If somebody is thoughtful, they actually think about other people. I consider an opposite. What do you guys know the word? If you describe somebody who does not like to spend money.
Greedy.
Okay. So somebody who doesn't like to spend money is greedy, but also can you think of another word?
Mean.
Ungenerous.
Greedy, ungenerous, yeah, or not generous. We wouldn't say we'd probably say not generous. Stingy.
Miserable.
Stingy is a word. Stingy is a word I was thinking.
Greedy
or stingy. And a lot of times when I think of mean in the British context, I think of stingy in American English. Because if you're talking to an American and you say, oh yeah, he's really mean, he doesn't like to spend money, the American is going to think, oh, so he's not a very kind person and he doesn't like to spend money. So we would use the word stingy, or we would use greedy. So, okay. Let's think about these people for a minute. What character features should or shouldn't they have? So how about a teacher? Let's, Victor, what kind of character traits should a teacher have, in your opinion?
Should be the teacher should be. I don't know, clever, tolerant, punctual. And maybe loyal. I don't know.
Loyal. Okay. Okay. All right. Yaya, what about a policeman?
A policeman? Well, he should be patient. He should be strong. What else? Confident. Polite. That's all.
How about if a policeman is reserved?
Reserved?
Is that good for a policeman or not?
I think yes, it's a good quality.
Reserved? I don't think so, because sometimes when a policeman is giving you an order or asking you something, you need to pull some details out of him, so he should be able to tell you or to speak to you. So
the policeman should be a formal person.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary to be unreserved.
Okay.
It should be reserved, I think.
I think it depends on the culture. Frankly, whether reserved is such has a different meaning.
You say that reserved means that he don't want to speak about personal things or things about his family. So I don't get it how it is. supposed for the policeman to be.
This is how it is. Most men would say most women would say men are reserved. Stereotype. Okay. Because women like to talk about feelings, and men are like, let's just worry about now.
Okay, now it makes sense. I think that the policeman should be reserved. I think.
Okay. Yeah, it's because they don't get involved in the into the feelings and so forth that we have. Okay.
Exactly.
Andre,
Maybe some people sometimes they try to play on the feelings of a policeman, or so he can, be easy on them, or yes. So I think he should be reserved. Yes.
Exactly. Thank you. All right, Andre, how about a businessman? What would you say for a businessman? What would a businessman have?
A good businessman should be clever and at the first time clever, and I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So the main thing that you think is a businessman should be clever. Carlos, could you help him out? What are some other characteristics of a businessman?
Besides clever, it must be strong in some aspects, thoughtful. It must be articulated.
Articulate?
Articulate. Yeah, someone who speaks very well. What else? Must be relaxed, because he will face a lot of stress.
Okay.
That's it.
He also shouldn't be worried about little mistakes, and just looking forward of great success.
Okay.
Be confident about that all things is gonna be all right.
Yeah,
Instinctive is a quality for the businessman.
What is it?
Instinctive.
Instinctive?
I don't know. Yeah.
Instinctive. I think you're saying instinctive.
Yeah.
So somebody who follows their instincts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I was thinking what Andre just described. Somebody who sees the. This is an alternative way to say this, Andre. Somebody who sees the big picture and does not get stopped by the details. So the details are okay, but they need to see the big picture. So, all right. How about let's go over to the last one, a politician. Ismail, what kind of characteristics should a politician have? Ismail?
Sorry, Holly.
No worries.
I think a politician should be thoughtful, trustworthy, strong, outgoing, communicative.
Okay.
And yes.
And I think the most important word is trustworthy.
Yes.
So, and Tatiana, do you have something to say?
About politician?
Yeah.
I think politician could be maybe strict
Strict in what way?
No, like persistence.
Persistent. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, persistence. She couldn't be shy. She could be talkative. Diplomatic.
Okay.
I think, and honest, but some politicians dishonest.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I thought of. And Kasinka, can you really quickly describe what you think a characteristic of a good friend would be?
A good friend, yes.
Yeah.
So for sure, it has to be he has to be worth trust.
Trustworthy.
Yes, exactly, trustworthy. He has to be tolerant, polite, outgoing, kind, friendly.
Yes. Okay. And all right. It looks like we're just about out of time. I hope you all learned some new words and phrases and got some practice that you needed in speaking. And thank you very much for your active participation in class. And I hope you all have a great day or sleep well if it's night. As Truman says in the Truman Show, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Thank you.